to Grosvenor Vale, home of Wealdstone Football Club, and it would be hard to envisage a warmer welcome, to be honest. 33 degrees we're told out there on the pitch, one of the hottest temperatures that a game has been staged here at Wealdstone in my memory, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of drinks breaks during this match. Wealdstone versus Ebbsfleet United in the National League. Ebbsfleet in 5th place after a strong start with 4 wins, 3 defeats. Wealdstone currently in 14th place after 3 successive defeats, after a strong start. Running through the teams quickly, Wealdstone have got Jed Ward in goal, a back three, Jack Cook, Charlie Barker and Jaden Mundle-Smith. In midfield, Taran Alarakia, Nathan Ferguson, Mike Robiero, Sam Bowen and Charles Claydon. And up front today is Tavon Campbell, who's here on a season-long loan from Rochdale. So that's the Wealdstone lineup. And on the bench, Mason Barrett, Olafella Olamola, Corey Andrews, Giovanni McGregor and Sean Adarkwa. And I'm going to run through the Ebbsfleet team quickly. In goal, Mark Cousins, the ex-Bromley keeper, well known to Wealdstone fans. Luke O'Neill, Joe Martin, Josh Wright, Darren McQueen, Franklin Domi, Toby Edser, Billy Clifford, ex-Wealdstone of course, 3 years ago, took them to promotion. Chris Solly, the captain. Nathan Odonconiero, striker, playing today because of the absence of Polion, 36 goals for Bognor last season. And Ben Chapman. And on the bench for Ebbsfleet United, the Fleet are Omari Sterling James, Craig Tanner, Hayden White, David Amu and Shackle Coulthurst. Referee Paul Cooper gives a free kick Wealdstone's way, and Bowen takes it quickly to Jaden Mundle-Smith, former Crystal Palace defender. Charlie Barker back to his captain Jack Cook, and that is horribly awry, and he's hit his own post. That would have been a monumentally poor mistake, and it beat Ward. Cook's back pass was just too strong, and a lucky let off there for the Stones. Good ball from the keeper. Tavon Campbell, the Rochdale loanee, chance Abdul Malik to run with the ball. He's going to get a shot off. Instead, he puts the ball through to Obiero, who's done really well. Try to flick, well blocked though. Excellent block by Chris Solly, the captain. And it's a Wealdstone corner. A moment of real danger there, sparked by Abdul Malik. Toby Edser. He's got 2 outside him. He gets Chapman in. Chance for Joe Martin, but his back heel went to nobody. Good work first of all by Claydon and then by Abdul Malik, and he's got Tavon Campbell. He's come inside. The Rochdale striker just wide. Rochdale striker on the years-long loan, pulled his shot wide of the post. That was a decent opportunity. Wealdstone breaking quickly. Again, the quick feet of Abdul Malik. Good ball by Claydon. This is Tavon Campbell stepping over, showing a few tricks, and then losing it, but he goes straight to Abdul Malik, the Millwall youngster. He's got a chance for glory here. Excellent save by Cousins, low to his right. Well, he's got a taste for goal, hasn't he, the youngster? He hit that low, true, towards the Cousins' right-hand post. The keeper did really well there. Ferguson to Bowen. And he's Alarakia again as Wealdstone turning the screw a little bit. As we approach the half-hour mark, inside to Abdul Malik, but he skies his shot over the bar. He must have flicked off somebody. I'm not sure that was on target anyway, but Wealdstone have corner number 8 in this first half. And it's a throw-in on the far side. 34 minutes played. Sorry, 37 minutes in fact, and there's loads of room on there for Chapman from that diagonal pass. Wealdstone chasing back, Claydon trying to make up the ground. Here comes Chapman, a good effort and a good save by Jed Ward. That's certainly the best effort of this half for Fleet. And Chapman, who had the shot 5 minutes ago, that was also saved by Ward. I think this is Josh Wright playing in the ball for the corner. Towards the back post. Misclearance, the ball's broken loose. Adokonyemo, and it's broken loose. And a good block, very good block by Jaden Mundell-Smith. And it was Luke O'Neill who fired goal bound. The ball was popping around in the box there. I thought Adokonyemo had half a chance. He got off his man, the ball dropped loose though, and then O'Neill had that shot blocked. Skipper Jack Cook playing it all the way back to his keeper. And Ward goes long, looking for Campbell, who gets a right-hander from right, I was going to say. Across his shoulder, a bit of a high challenge off the elbow. But referee not interested in giving a foul there, and the ball is broken loose for Cook, who sets up Bowen, who sets up Abdul Malik. He likes to hit off his right foot, coming inside. A great effort again. That was a real arrow shot with his right foot, and good save again by Mark Cousins, who's been kept by far the busier keeper. It's Alarakia inside outside, and he wins the corner. Corner number 10 for Wealdstone in this first half. 10 corners, 3 for Ebbsfleet. So that gives a fair idea of the balance of the flow of play. Nathan Ferguson in possession. Wealdstone signing from Southend 2 years ago. Picks up Jack Cook, the captain, who's travelling. He really is travelling, and he can pick up Obiero on his right foot. And back to Cook. A lazy swing of the ball from Cook, but he somehow wins possession. And Mundell-Smith back to Alarakia. He's got very quick feet, and here's Sam Bowen rather, and here's a great effort from Nathan Ferguson. That's more like it. Good save again from Cousins, proving a bit of a hero this afternoon for the Fleet. Some 20 minutes gone. Good throw from O'Neill right across the pitch. It's opening the whole pattern of play up here. And Tanner. Here's Chapman again. Good ball inside. Adokonyemo turning outside, and the good turn, good run inside, and the ball played rather loosely, and they give up possession again. Obiero with the lone runner up front, Campbell, but he's got the ball. Can get blue bodies up with him. This could be a dangerous moment. Charlie Clayton, not seen much of the ball this half. Obiero, back to Sam Bowen. Bowen has got Ferguson in loads of room, and now Taran Alaraki on the left. Chance to take on his man, Sterling James, the substitute. Mundell-Smith, there's not a lot of movement there for Wealdstone, you have to say. There's a ball to Obiero, but very hard to win it there. It's come loose side to Tavon Campbell, uses his body, turns it, and a right footer finds the corner. Goal from Tavon Campbell, Wealdstone's top scorer. That's his number 4 for the season. And this time, there was no way Mark Cousins was going to get a hand to that shot. He was fully 18, 19 yards out on the fringe of the area. Tavon Campbell, an excellent strike with his right foot. Really, it came out of nowhere. That was one of Wealdstone's few rare attacks in the second half. Campbell showing the promise of what he can do, what he'd promised he'd do for the club when he came, get goals, early strikes. It looks like Craig Tanner's taken over corner taking duties from Wright. Give a chance for Wright to attack the ball in the box. And over it comes towards Wright, and there is Wright with a header into the corner. Well, an excellent header by Josh Wright. We called it. He wasn't taking corners. He came up himself. That was a lovely corner, you have to say, for Craig Tanner. And he beat his man to head powerfully into the corner and level the score. So Wealdstone only had the lead for 2 or 3 minutes. And Ebbsfleet have pegged them back. Obiero trying to get hold of the ball, but he has his pocket picked, as does Sam Bowen. Good ball inside the defence, and here's a chance for Chapman. He rushed it. Domi, good challenge. What an excellent challenge that was by Mason Barrett. In fact, sorry, it's Jaden Mundell-Smith with the challenge, but that was a life-saving challenge as far as Wealdstone are concerned. Wealdstone looking a little ragged at this point, you have to say, but as Campbell has got away, he's broken free. He's been dragged down by 2 or 3 defenders, and it's a penalty kick. And a red card for the captain, Chris Solly. Well, what a way the match has changed and turned on its head by that one long pass, sending Tavon Campbell free. He had 2 or 3 players plucking at his shirt, wondering if they could bring him down safely. And in the end, it was Campbell inside the box, dragged to the floor by Solly. And suddenly, as I say, the game turned on its head. 10 men now for Ebbsfleet with the captain sent off and a penalty conceded. Here comes Tavon Campbell, possibly for 2-1. And he drills the ball, sends the goalkeeper Mark Cousins the wrong way, and Wealdstone have a 2-1 lead. 2 goals for Tavon Campbell, 2 goals for Wealdstone. 10 men for Ebbsfleet after captain Chris Solly was sent off. We said earlier that Wealdstone are the worst team to play against when you've only got 10 men, because they'll keep the ball for fun. Although they haven't done that terribly well today, I'm sure that's going to be their mindset. He's right. Playing the ball to Tanner, and he has dispossessed by Michael Obiero. Olamola, and there's a chance for Alarakia. Suddenly they're opening up the Fleet defence. Alarakia on the inside and the outside, flicking it across. And the ball is somehow being saved by Cousins, and they're pleading that the ball was over the line. And what's the referee doing? Well, he's given handball again. I think he's given handball. It's a bit of a cop-out. He gave handball against Tavon Campbell. Campbell thought he'd headed the ball over the goal line. Miraculous save, you have to say, by Mark Cousins. Bit of a loose pass inside there by the substitute, Barrett. Olamola couldn't capitalise, but there's Barrett winning the ball back. Playing it to Olamola, former Hartlepool player. Although from Harrow originally as a youngster. A lot of tugging by White there on Wealdstone's 2-goal scorer. And Wealdstone attacks through Michael Obiero, comes inside onto his left foot, would rather on his right, picks out Olamola, and his shot is very well blocked by White, the substitute. Well, that was a moment for a 3rd goal that would have killed the game. Been pretty mixed performances by both teams really this afternoon, to be honest. Abdul Malik had an excellent debut for Wealdstone before he was substituted, and here's Campbell again though, showing how dangerous he can be. And he's put the ball through for Andrews, and Andrews got the touch, and this could be a sending off for the goalkeeper. That's outside the box. This is terrible news for Mark Cousins. Well, he's booked. I think a bit of a heavy touch by Andrews. If he could have just flicked the ball over the keeper, it could have been a red. Another half pace would have been another penalty, but instead Wealdstone have a free kick on the edge. Good work by Tavon Campbell again. I think that's Edso, tries to play the ball away, and a foul, and yet another booking. Michael Obiero, has he been booked before? Don't think he has. Well, I've officially lost count now. I think he has been sent off for 2 yellow cards. He's making his way now to the tunnel. It's Michael Obiero, so both teams ending with 10 men. Good chasing down by Andrews, but Domi has played the ball wide. Played in from the left. Chances are for the header. Comes to Sterling. Brings the ball inside. He's charged out, and Wealdstone attempt to take possession. And finally, the final whistle goes here at Grosvenor Vale. Well, a long-awaited win for Wealdstone. 3 successive defeats, but they've won 2-1 here at the Vale this afternoon, with 2 goals from the top goal scorer Tavon Campbell, one with a cracking turn and shot past Scott Cousins, who's been impressive this afternoon, the Ebbsfleet goalkeeper, and then Campbell winning and scoring a penalty in the second half, which led to the Ebbsfleet captain Chris Solly being sent off.